Hey everyone, don't forget to stay tuned till after the video if you want to find out how to support me or where to follow me on social media. And also, if you like this video and like what I do, like, comment, subscribe, share, do all that good stuff. Anyways, thank you so much for choosing me, and on with the video.
I got us donuts. Those are so bad for you. Oh no, are they moldy? I mean, are they poisoned? Are you allergic?
No, I'm just saying.
You're judging my food choices based on a false standard of health again, aren't you? Guilty.
I'm gonna prove to you why white people are the reason I'm fat today.
Hi guys, so we're feeling absolutely sick to our stomachs about what happened last night, so we are here to share with you what happened.
I got invited to Highlight Room last night for my friend's birthday. It was a group of like 15 girls. I was definitely the biggest in the group, waiting in line to meet up with the promoter. I ran into Ella. It was like amazing. We're gonna have so much fun up there. So the promoter starts letting in the whole group of girls, and right when it gets to me at the front, the bouncer puts the rope in front, looks me up and down and says, "Yeah, not tonight."
Diet culture, fat phobia, and systems of oppression have created false hierarchies of food, and it shows up everywhere. Eat without guilt, regardless of what society says.
Also, if white people didn't come to the Indian subcontinent, then my ancestors would not go through 50 small, medium, large famines in a period of 200 years. That's a lot. My genes, they always think, okay, you're gonna die. At some point, there's gonna be a famine, you will not have food, and you're gonna die. So yeah, white people is the reason why I can't lose weight.
The only foods that are bad for you are foods that contain allergens, poisons, and contaminants.
Yeah, so you're wrong, and what you said is actually super contradicting, because the majority of the ingredients that are found in these ultra-processed foods have plenty of research to prove that they do actually increase everything from the risk of hyperactivity in children, ADHD, obesity, diabetes, cancer. The amount in which we consume these ingredients in our American population absolutely make these ingredients poisonous.
You have come to understand that the very behavior you are engaging in, it is a sickness. It is deviant, therefore we do not want it. Do not partake in this ever again.
So my guys, everybody, let me tell you something. Today, this is an update video. We have got some updates on things I have covered in the past, and we are going to hit the ball running with my most recent coverage. Who remembers these ladies?
Night, and at that point it was extremely apparent what was going on and that I was being discriminated against because of the size of my body.
So then I'm confused, I'm like, what's going on? Let me talk to him. So we switch spots, I go to the front, I'm like, hi sir, it's just us four, like what's going on? Like super calm, and he's like, looked at me up and down, was like, not tonight. And I was like, what do you mean not tonight? I'm so confused. Like I was just here for dinner before, like wait, what are you talking about? Wouldn't give us an answer, we didn't know why, and to be honest with you, we're tired of playing safe, and we're tired of just letting this happen and not speaking up about it. This has personally happened to me 3 other times. I know this has happened to her before, and a lot of our Curve friends as well, and it is not okay.
Yep, those ladies. The ladies that got barred at a club. You know, sorry ladies, you can't get in. I got some really interesting responses to that. You know, I got some people saying that they've, worked in bars as bouncers for years. They know that plenty of times people are going to get denied. Sometimes girls that looked 100% snatched, we're talking like hourglass figure, tiny waist, gorgeous, but they weren't wearing spiked heels. So they were denied. So this is a very common thing. Sometimes you don't gotta be fat. You don't even gotta be up, nothing. They can deny you for any reason. So at the time when I made the video, I did not realize just how much clout chasing these girls did. You know, at first I thought they were really like, you know, misguided or whatever, or spoiled. At least they were fighting for a cause I thought they were for. Turns out they were looking for that cheap, look at me, I'm oppressed. They made this thing an entire business. Just look.
Hi guys, so we're feeling absolutely sick to our stomachs about what happened last night, so we are here to share with you. Hi guys, we're here with a little update because a lot of you guys are asking what's the next move, have they reached out, and what's going on, so we want to let you know.
Ella and I received the same copy and paste generic DM from the highlight room with the general manager's number. I spoke with the general manager on the phone, and she talked about us having a meeting together, but we know that this is bigger than just one meeting where we get an apology.
Hi guys, so we're feeling absolutely sick to our stomachs about what happened.
I mean, I think I recorded 2 minutes here. Look again.
Hi guys, we just want to say thank you so much for all the support on our last video. It's seriously.
No, I'm the face of the city, bitch. That's why.
Get over it, you'll never make a change. This is how it's always been.
NBC interviews us. Yahoo picks it up. Countless women come forward with similar stories. The highlight. No, I'm the face of the city, bitch. That's why you mad.
Serious. There's...
I mean, every establishment. Just stand there and say, well, that's none of my business. I can't. Kicking big shit with my feet. Kicking big shit with my feet.
Just look at all this. These ladies, it's effective. I mean, I'll give them that. It was effective, but this is why I say this was no moral outrage. Because she's sitting there going, you think I'm worried about you? You think I'm pressed? Bitch, because you out here going on an entire press tour about it. Clearly you are pressed. You are super pressed. You are super upset. Stop lying. Stop pretending. Like, we see you. We see how angry you are. So the next time, guys, that you are seeing someone that is taking up a moral outrage and they are standing up for the voiceless, remember this. Watch their actions afterwards. Watch what they do after. Because that's going to be very telling of what their true actions are, what their true intentions are. Because these ladies, they didn't give one flying shit. They didn't give one flying shit about the small person. They cared about making sure that they look good. They cared about making sure that they got what they wanted out of it. Because even when the club reached out to them and apologized, even when they were told, hey, you know what, that bouncer got fired, which real nice, a guy following his orders, and you made him the martyr. Or you made him the example of all this. Real swank. In this economy, you knowingly took someone's job away from them. Why? Because you were pissy that you didn't get your way. Well, ain't that special? Ain't that sweet? But I thought you guys would be interested in that update. On to our next subject. I decimated this young lady. I decimated her point. I broke it down piece by piece. And it was her only viral video on her TikTok. And guys, look at this.
You're 100% right. So why did I say what I said? The first video I made was 100% joke. I had 20 followers. I did not expect anyone to see what I was saying or not. But I was also hoping that by saying white people, I would make it a little more controversial. And by miracle, if anyone saw that video, it would probably reach the target I have in my mind for my content. I do want to be a creator, not a full-time one, but I do want to be a creator. But I don't want to create for people who expect me to put on a bikini and dance in front of a camera just because I'm a girl. I do want to find people who would love to engage in academic discourse, who would point out flaws in my studies, and then we could probably figure something out. We could probably come up with an idea that would change the world someday. Of course, that didn't happen because TikTok decided to push my video to the most hypocritical side of the MAGA crowd. So, well, I suppose you have made America great again.
You guys, it was all a joke. She wasn't serious. She just wanted to get intellectual discourse, mind you. Did anything about her video scream, I want someone to prove me wrong? Which, by the way, I did. I may not have put the clips on TikTok, but there was drama involved at the time, so I forgot to. I might still have to do that. But she went viral, guys. Like, she had everyone covering her. And not once did she release a video till times, like, a time later. Saying, oh, I just wanted people to engage in a discourse. I didn't think I'd get that much attention, but I was trying to get attention. Which is it? Were you trying to get attention or weren't you? What's the dealio, sis? And I find it so funny, the backpedaling on it. And then she goes and makes this video.
Isn't it funny that a certain great nation stole from the rest of the world for hundreds of years, and within the first century of that ending, their economy is crashing down and collapsing because they can't steal from others anymore, and they can't kill others anymore for their own profit? It's funny, isn't it?
So, are you joking or are you not? Because that seems like you're going right back to what you were saying before. So which is it? Were you kidding and making it all up to get a rise out of people? Or do you actually feel that way? I don't know. I do know in later videos she speaks about taking medication for her mental health. So I've got a feeling this is somebody who very much is having a very hard time, as is indicative of kids from, growing up in this generation and becoming adults in this generation. They have a very hard time with lack of attention. And so they're going to garner it from wherever they can. That's what it feels like to me. That's exactly what this feels like to me, is that she got negative attention when she thought she would get, praise for what she did. And then she needed to backpedal it, but that still wasn't working. And she wasn't getting enough attention for that either. So now she is going to document her mental health journey. And you know what, honey? Considering what I watched you make, yes, go on that journey. For the love of God, please go on it and be successful. And now I have saved the best for last. Who remembers these ladies?
Diet culture, fat phobia, and systems of oppression have created false hierarchies of food, and it shows up everywhere.
For instance, harmful thought patterns like earning food through exercising, or that dessert is the reward for the punishment of eating vegetables.
We are all incorrectly taught from a young age that our size, and therefore the foods that we eat, are markers of our self-worth.
And I cannot credit myself for this. As a matter of fact, I even stated that I'm a little ashamed of myself for not looking deeper into this particular lady. It didn't even cross my mind to do a little bit of a dig on her. But look at this. Credit to Abba and Preach. But look at this.
You want me to make this juicier for you?
Go ahead.
She's a nutritionist. You want to hear the sexier juicer part? She works for Mondelez International, which is a chocolate production company.
Isn't it a little weird? Isn't it a little odd that a woman who worked for a chocolate company would tell people to eat without guilt? I wonder why somebody in that position who claims to be a nutritionist would do such a thing. I wonder what would make her do that, guys. Why ever would she do that? It couldn't possibly be money motivated. Let's see what Abba had to say about it.
You getting paid. You're getting paid, boo-boo. That's it.
Y'all remember when we were growing up, they were selling us on 3 meals a day?
Yeah.
And telling us we had to ingest all this milk.
Yeah.
And all this.
And those carbohydrates.
Right? And it turned out the people who were manufacturing these studies that were...
Are the milk producers.
I'm just saying.
All the people that telling us to eat all those carbohydrates are the people, are all the wheat and the fucking industry. It's what we call a lobby, motherfuckers. Like
100%. Someone's getting paid and you're manipulating by going up on there and all 3 of you being black and all 3 of you pretty much addressing the black community here. You are using the black community because you know they already have a difficult time with unhealthy food. This has been well documented. I've heard from many people that unhealthy food is an earmark of the black community. It's something that they struggle with on eating better. You know what? Preach put it. I'll let him do it.
That's really ignorant, very harmful what you're doing right now. It's stupid, it's ignorant, it's harmful, it's fucked up. Just you being black, yeah, just you being black and pushing that narrative is fucked up, my G. Oh, don't worry about water, drink Kool-Aid, shut the fuck up. We dying out here. I got some of my cousins in the States, they wish they would be in Canada. Just because the food is different. The desert is different. Yeah, desert, not desert, whatever. We eat differently. What the fuck are you talking about? We black, we dying up in here. Motherfuckers just gonna chomp on everything. And yes, I'm talking about soul food too. Yeah, if you eat Haitian food every day, you're fucked. The amount of oil and butter that we put, come at me, I don't give a fuck. If you come at me, you're as dumb and stupid as damn. Of course, there's a way to cook it that's gonna be healthy, but it's not gonna be as much salt and fat and oil that's gonna fuck up your arteries. That's a fact, my G.
The only foods that are bad for you are foods that contain allergens, poisons, and contaminants, or food that is spoiled or is otherwise inedible.
Eat without guilt, regardless of what society says.
Eat without guilt.
Jesus Christ, my mama say, mama, makusa, you're dumb. I love food, I love to cook, right? I really love it. It's one of my passions. I love to discover different things and stuff like that and methods. And whenever you have food, you have to know where your food comes from. If you're from an ethnic group that has been known to be poor, all right, you have to watch the history of your food and you have to watch where your food comes from, okay? You have to watch in which settings the food that you have was made. Right? All the soul food, all the people from the Caribbeans and stuff like that, you have to understand, you have to understand where your food comes from, you know what I mean? You have to know where your food comes from. You have to know where it's from.
As someone who comes from a cultural family where cooking and food and togetherness in that food is a very important part of the culture, he's 100% right. Italians cannot cook like Italian Americans every single day. Even though it's home cooked food. I've spoken about this in other videos. Even though it's home cooked, the amount of calories we were putting in that food, it was theoretically healthy. You've got the vegetables, you've got meat, you've got fruits. It was all home cooked. But if you're eating a portion that contains 2,000 calories in that one meal, are you really being healthy? Oxtails are the fatty part of an animal. I never even heard of them until I started moving to the South. Because I just didn't know that was a part of the animal you could eat. Now everyone eats them. You have to stop taking your information directly from TikTok. And I've said this in numerous videos. Because even clearly in this video, I'm proving it. Even I didn't do enough research. I did not look into the nutritionist. I didn't even look at her. I was too focused on the model, claiming she was healthy, while her feet were eating every shoe she was in because she was so inflamed. She couldn't even get through the video she was making without taking deep breaths, and she was sitting perfectly still. Like, guys, always double check on something that you've looked at. Always do your own research. And never trust that face, even mine. I bring to light certain situations, but if you think I'm wrong, if you think I'm incorrect, no matter how confident I regale you that information, always double check. Always. Without fail. Double check. Because clearly, we can still miss important information. Or in the case of these women, completely miscommunicate and just lie for profit or manipulation or whatever. But it's crazy. That's all I had to say. I thought you guys would be interested to find out exactly how clout chasing people are on the internet. And they can start out with the most noblest of causes, at least to them, and still be scum. That's all I had to say about it, guys. Do your own research. Please, please, please. Make sure to get the facts over the emotions. And I'll see you in the next one. Hey, if you like that video, make sure to like, comment, subscribe, share, help me out with that algorithm. I want to first off thank all of my patrons. You guys are amazing. You help fund me. You help me do this. Thank you to Lisa, John Quinn, Sherry Molosky, Emil DeVry, Edie, Anime Chan, Lady Derpy, Choco Hooligan, Amelia, Esteban, It's Brentley, Gina Cena, Rox, AJ Larre, Jenny Eller, Selma, Sarah F., and Pink Dolphin Milk 65. Guys, if you want to join my Patreon, it starts as low as $1 a month, goes all the way up to $20, whatever else you want to give me. And we have a lot of different good perks. You can get drawings from me, you get patron exclusive artwork, and I try to get my videos out as early as possible to my patrons, although I have been failing a bit lately. Don't forget, right now, guys, it is at No System. We have the 12 days of No Sismas, which is really awesome. It is the first 12 days of December, and from December 1st to December 12th, we have a featured item or a featured collection in the store that is going to be 20% off everything involved in that feature. So 12 days of savings. Make sure you check up on it. And also our 12 days of No Sismas contest. If you, any of my followers out there, have bought anything ever from No System, make sure now is the time. Post on your Twitter, your Instagram. Make sure that you are posting about your stuff. You wearing your No System gear. Tag No System in it. Use the hashtag There Is No System or the hashtag No Sismas. That is NOSYSMAS. because that enters you into a contest with 3 grand prizes, guys. So make sure you keep up on that. And that contest is going till roughly the end of December. I'll make sure to get that date later. I might even put it right here on screen. So remember, go to nosisnose.com. That is nosisnose.com, and get yourself the deals that you need for this holiday season. And here is all of my social media if you enjoy my artwork, if you enjoy my rants, and if you just enjoy me, you can follow me on all of these different networks. I am like Fly Poo, I'm everywhere. Don't forget to check out my older videos or my most recent video, which will be right here. And otherwise, guys, thank you so much for tuning in. I hope you have an amazing day. And don't forget to tell the people that are important to you that you love them and to be safe. So, guys, I love you. Be safe. Have a wonderful day. Bye.